Hello.
Hello.
I don't really know how this starts.
Yeah, me either.
We like wrestling, and we're going to talk about it. And if you like
angry.
it, you can listen. And we're usually angry.
Yeah, pretty angry. I'm pretty angry about a lot of things.
Yes.
But yeah, okay. So welcome to the Angry Brothers Wrastlin Podcast. And just like we said earlier, we're pretty angry about everything. So we're going to try and be angry and not angry at the same time, but we'll see how that works.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
We're working on it. A lot of therapy, a lot of medicine.
Yep.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this Angry Brothers podcast. We're going to talk mostly, I guess, about WWE and I guess throw in maybe some AEW, some TNA, things like that. Hopefully we're going to do this on a weekly basis, but, you know,
Life.
we'll see. Yeah, life.
Life happens.
A lot of life happens.
Yeah.
My dog just had to have, $4,000 surgery, so things like that happen.
Yeah.
But, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So I guess our first thing is going to be Roman and Cody and Rocky, I guess, The Rock. So I don't really know what's happening. I guess SmackDown kind of covered a bunch of things with like Triple H. But,
I don't have any idea what's going on. I think everything's been weird and fake. It's worked, I guess.
Yeah.
The Rock coming in, making it seem like he's pushing some authority or something. I guess that it was a build that all really worked. They're turning Rock into a heel, which they've talked about in the past has been really difficult to do ever since he became Hollywood Rock.
Yeah,
but,
Hollywood Rock.
It's I don't know. I was real pissed off before the press conference, hoping that they weren't gonna take it away from Cody, but now I'm worried that they're gonna just have Cody lose anyways. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too. I don't know. I feel like I heard earlier, right? Like I read an article too. It was just like, is this really a sham? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is The Rock really a sham, or did Triple H really just pivot, right? Because
everyone got so mad.
Yeah, everybody got so mad. Cody crybabies, which, I guess I would include myself in that. But it kind of worked out where it looks like it was a sham the whole time. And like The Rock, I feel like is going to eventually come out on top. Like not on top per se in like a match or anything like that. But like, I guess in the WWE atmosphere, I feel like it's really hard to hate him for too long.
Yeah.
And I feel like the fan base is super dedicated to him. So like the way that they're playing it out now, it kind of looks like it was a sham the whole time. But I honestly am not sure. Like it's kind of hard to read.
Yeah.
It would be a hell of a writing by Triple H if this wasn't a sham to begin with, and then they made this a sham. And I mean, especially last night with like SmackDown and stuff, he came out and basically told The Rock to just kind of go fuck himself.
Yeah, which was cool.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I saw some stupid thing today. It's definitely not happening because I know Triple H almost died last time he wrestled. But I mean, it'd be cool to see Triple H and The Rock fight again.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that they're super old and stuff, but I think it'd be cool. They still probably both have a good match left in them.
Yeah, I was thinking too, like, what if they did like Cody and Seth versus The Rock and Roman, right?
Yeah.
Like it really, I guess, serves no purpose, but
yeah, I mean, it would have to not be for a belt because the last thing you want is Roman Reigns having two belts again.
Yeah.
But
they were talking about unifying, I guess, at one point, but I think that's kind of gone down the drain. I think that was just kind of a rumor that was everywhere. But I don't know. That kickoff event was kind of weird. It seemed like the back didn't really seem real, right? Like when Triple H got confronted by The Rock, that was definitely staged. All of that was definitely staged. Obviously, it's kayfabe. None of it's real, but I don't know. That felt a little less real than Cody giving up that spot and then The Rock coming out, because that was that was weird. I don't even know. Like, again, like that was hell of a writing, because if it wasn't fake, then, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then all of the plants with the leaks for the Royal Rumble and everything. Like, if this has all just been the plan the whole time, I mean, that's, I guess, hats off to Triple H.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty nuts.
Paul Levesque.
Paul. That was weird. Did you see when he came out, they announced him as Paul Triple H Levesque? I've never seen that before. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Time to play the game,
I don't know, but it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Cody comes out with the belt, but I don't know that he will. there's probably going to be, if The Rock's not in the match, I'm sure The Rock will show up during the match.
Yeah, something's gonna happen.
Something's going to happen. Maybe he'll help Cody, but I doubt that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. Maybe Jay will show up because him and Cody had the tag team titles at one point.
That was what I was thinking. Like maybe they do like a whole like Mick Foley Stone Cold kind of thing, where it's just like a bunch of people come out to try and like get Roman to stop having that belt. Like it's just been too long, and I feel like there's too many people.
It's just so annoying. Hopefully, it's. I mean, I like crazy matches and stuff. But the last thing I want to see is if it's Cody and Roman in some sort of no disqualifications match, because then that's just going to bring out the bloodline.
Yeah, exactly.
As it always has in the past.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm hoping Cody will win, but I doubt it. I doubt it so much that they take the belt off of Roman. Because what happens to Roman when he loses that belt?
Yeah, that was what I was thinking too. Because like it's just like that's another problem with like part-time wrestlers. It's just like, what are they going to do with Roman if they take that belt off of him? Like, could we see Roman in another Royal Rumble trying to get another?
It'd be crazy.
Yeah, like that's crazy to think about, like the Universal Champion doing that. But I mean, I guess it's time, and I don't really know what record they're trying to chase anymore. It's kind of pointless.
Who gives a shit about Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Like I mean, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not never really was a big Hulk fan. I know he's mostly before my time, but I don't really like it's all fake. I mean, it's professional wrestling. It's all fake in the first place. So what do these fake records mean anything?
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's my thing. It's right, like it's a fake record. So I'm not really sure like what they want to do with this. It kind of doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, not a huge Hulk fan.
Yeah. I don't know. So I guess a lot of things were probably answered on Thursday. I know for a fact, Triple H is just like, oh, it's going to be Cody and Roman. So hopefully he sticks to that.
So, I don't know that he was. Something else is going to happen.
Yeah.
Like I think something's going to, The Rock will end up being in the match or something. I hope it's not some sort of 4 match with Seth, because why?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they are going to unify the titles and that's how it happens. But if they do, it's going to be on Roman.
Yeah. I don't want them to unify another title. Like, what would have been the point of giving Seth that title?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't really make much sense, but, I guess it is what it is. I'm not Triple H. I'm not a good writer of wrestling, I guess. And,
right.
That's why, we talk about
Just get angry about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Super angry about it. I've been crying about it, I guess, as a Cody crybaby, so it is what it is. But, yeah, so.
Speaking of Seth, I don't know. Does he... I'm surprised. I can't believe he has the belt still anyways.
Yeah.
I was hoping, not that I want Damian Priest to have the belt or anything, but I was hoping he'd take advantage of this, because I don't think there's anything in the rules that say it has to be during a match when he cashes in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I don't think so either, right?
He could come out with his crazy outfit to talk in the ring and get beat down by the Judgment Day and take the belt. I don't know. I don't like them having him have the belt for 3 months without wrestling.
Yeah, that's great. Like, he keeps coming out too with like these promos, and it's just like, what is the point? Like, we know you're not wrestling. Like, we know that belt's not going anywhere. Yeah. So like, I don't know why they even keep doing that.
And I feel like if they were going to have him drop it at WrestleMania, I don't know why he would keep it while he was hurt.
Yeah.
Like, just for him to come back and drop the belt. That doesn't really make much sense, but maybe it does make sense. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's going to finally have that back surgery or something if he drops it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That would be a good point. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd like to see LA Knight take it, but I don't know that he will.
I just think that I don't know if they're going to, like, allow that belt on SmackDown also along with the Universal title. I think that's going to be kind of a hard sell, because I feel like USA wanted that belt on Raw.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
I think that they would have a really hard time taking that belt out of Raw and putting it on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, LA Knight's qualifier for the elimination is on Raw. I think that's a good sign. I mean, that's weird,
right, that's
but
super weird.
I guess it's because Ivar's on Raw.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of Ivar, where's the other one?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
They were the Viking Raiders. Now it's just Ivar. I have no idea.
And I was watching a Royal Rumble. It was like the first women's Royal Rumble. I was literally watching it last night. Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't used to be Valhalla. She used to be Sarah Logan. I guess that's her real name. And she came out in some like camo stuff. It was like super country. It was really funny. They said, "Oh, she's embracing her country roots from Kentucky," and I was just like, "Oh God, that's."
Okay.
I was like, "I think that's Valhalla," and it definitely was. I probably should have known that, but it is what it is.
That's yeah, I don't know. I think the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches have been weird. So I mean, there's only been 2, but Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles, 2 people you would expect to be in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
One of them's got to lose, and then Randy Orton and Sami Zayn, which I mean, I feel similar to the, Randy Orton as I do to The Rock. It's just, I mean, he's a legend and he's been around for a long time, but I don't think that necessarily means he should be in the fucking middle of everything right now just because he was, or I mean, he's still a legend and he's still a good wrestler and stuff, but he just came back and immediately picked up as the guy.
It was like, I was thinking, right, with like Randy and then like The Rock and CM Punk, like, because I don't know what the original plan was with CM Punk in the Royal Rumble. I don't know whether he was supposed to win or what it was, but it's just like when John Cena came back, like when he was tagging with LA Knight, it was just like, oh, because I didn't earn it, but I know someone who has.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm glad. It's not that I'm not a huge Randy Orton fan right now. I guess I was younger, but I am kind of glad he won because Sami Zayn in the Elimination Chamber would have just been dumb.
Yeah, Sami Zayn is not my favorite one.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Bloodline Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
He was funny.
Yeah, he's not being very oozy.
No, he's not being oozy anymore, dude. He just fucking, just will start very quietly and, get his point across and just gradually get louder and louder and louder until he's yelling. It's just, I don't know. He's the same thing every time he comes out, but people love him. And I mean, that's fine. As long as we have popular wrestlers, I think that's what matters. But I don't know. I'm really hoping LA Knight doesn't end up losing to Ivar somehow.
Yeah, I think that was what I was saying, like before this, right? It's just like he came out and screwed AJ Styles. So I feel like there's also a possibility of AJ Styles screwing LA Knight.
Yep.
And then them facing each other at the Elimination Chamber. But like what you were saying, like it makes way more sense for Drew McIntyre to beat AJ Styles than it does for Ivar to beat LA Knight.
Yeah.
Like I know they're trying to push Ivar somewhat, especially against like Bronson Reed. I don't know why they're the same wrestler.
Yeah. I
don't know. Ivar, I guess, is a little bit more athletic, but I do enjoy the tsunami. But I don't know what they're gonna do. If they push Ivar so hard he beats LA Knight, I just feel like they're gonna eventually bury LA Knight, and it's gonna it's so annoying.
Yeah. I mean, as of right now, you've got fucking Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton in the Elimination Chamber, and I don't care how much you're trying to push Ivar. It doesn't fit. Like, there's no reason Ivar should be, because there's no fucking way he's gonna win the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
if you have Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and LA Knight, any of those 3 can win.
I feel like they've given Drew 2 or 3 chances already. And I guess there's been like little interferences every time, especially with like Damian Priest. Like it's like he just keeps coming back. But I don't know. I mean,
he had a shot at Roman's title at one point in his home country and everything, and still lost. So I don't know. I think Drew deserves it. I wouldn't necessarily. If LA Knight's in it, I certainly want to see LA Knight win. Yeah. But I think I'd also like to see Drew beat Seth. That'd be cool too.
That's just gonna be such a hard pull if they have him lose to Ivar. Like I don't know.
What are the other qualifiers? I don't even remember.
The Randy's already through. Drew's already through. So that means Sammy and AJ Styles are out, right?
Yeah.
And then Kevin Owens is gonna face Logan Paul.
No, KO's but
KO
Dominic.
Yeah, sorry. KO's facing Dom, and then Logan Paul is against The Miz, Ivar and LA Knight, and then I'm guessing Bronson Reed and Bobby Lashley. I think that's what it is, right?
I guess.
I believe that's what it is. I don't think anything else would make sense, but yeah, at least it's not Karrion Kross.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Like, oh man. Like I don't even know what they're doing with him. Like
I don't either. He came in when he came in, like they brought him out and it was a huge thing when he first came back, and I thought they were pushing him super hard, and then he just disappeared. Yeah. I don't know if he got hurt or what, but he was just gone for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was super gone. Like I don't even know.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'd like to see The Miz win.
I would also like to see The Miz win. I feel like it's been a really long time since he's won anything important.
Yeah.
I feel like he's not going to win though, because I feel like they're going to give the Awesome Truth the tag team titles. at Elimination Chamber.
Well, no, because Elimination Chamber's what's his face? Fucking Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah.
they're
Yeah,
fighting
you're right.
yeah.
So I really hope, according to Yes Boy, Pretty Deadly is Pete Dunne, dude.
Pete Dunne, yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, I feel like they may give him to him at WrestleMania. I feel like they're going to at least give him some sort of chance. I seriously doubt Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne beat the Judgment Day.
I don't know, man. They're pushing them so hard.
No, I hate it. I don't like DIY or Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, but like I was hoping they were gonna let DIY do it because I really don't like Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I mean,
I don't dislike Tyler Bate very much, just because he's got some cool moves and stuff, but I just do not like fucking Butch, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of this podcast has been me talking about who I don't like. Yeah. There are people I do like, but unfortunately, there's not a huge amount of them in for big spots right now. I don't know. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate are just not, and I don't think anybody. They don't have a lot behind them either. Like people liked Butch and everything, and I'm not saying they don't like him because they changed his name or anything, but I just feel like he's just. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, I think that's what it is for me. Like, I don't care really about how either one of them do, to be honest.
I don't think there's really any tag teams right now that are worth taking the belt.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I like the Judgment Day a lot, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I like the Judgment Day.
They've had these belts for a long time, and they still they need to either unify the tag team belts or split them somehow. Yeah. I don't know how they would do that. But it's got to happen. Like,
I feel like
they
should split those belts. Like, it doesn't make sense that they're together. Like, I don't know. Like, I know Jay and Jimmy unified them, but it's just like, why now? Like, why are they not split now? It doesn't really even make very much sense to me. Like, put the SmackDown title back on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like, then let, Tyler Bate or Pete Dunne or DIY or something.
But at that point, it wouldn't really matter. But I guess it just... I don't know.
Yeah.
It almost makes sense for them to unify them, like turn it as just one belt. Like the same way they did with Roman. Like Roman 1 week was carrying 3 belts, and the next week he had one belt.
It was just gone.
It was
like
just gone. They didn't say anything about it. No. It just happened, which,
just
I mean...
disappeared.
I'd be fine with that, too. Have they ever had, like, before, like, modern... Like, back when we were growing up and shit, were there 2 tag team belts? There was only one tag team.
There was only one, yeah.
I think that 2 is... Maybe that's why they haven't split them, because 2 tag team belts is just kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to just unify them and have one and have, like, I guess at that point, I guess you could either bring somebody on the show or you could just defend them at PLEs or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah, they definitely need to split them, and they definitely need to give the SmackDown ones to Pretty Deadly, and I don't know why.
I don't know, man. I get the whole draft thing, and I'm super for the whole 2 different brands and everything like that, but at some point, it doesn't have to be like that always. Like, if you can, especially for tag team matches, like that type stuff, I don't think it has to be that way.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense to me why they're just still there. I don't know. Like, I just thought they would have split them up a long time ago, but it doesn't seem like they did. Just going back, I feel like, why are we not giving Finn Balor kind of a chance at Seth's belt? Like, I feel
he's not
like,
even in the Elimination Chamber. Like, no possibility of it.
Yeah, like, let him beat Seth.
Yeah, that story writes itself. I don't know why it's never happened.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. I guess they tried to play on it for a little while, and then it was just dropped. It was just gone, never talked about again. And
I don't know either. That one would... I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want... I guess it's because he's got these belts and Judgment Day already has so much in them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something's got to happen with Judgment Day, too. Somebody's got to get kicked out or something's got to happen. Like, they're getting a little stale to me, I think. The whole R-Truth thing is awesome. I think it's hilarious, and it's giving them something. But Judgment Day themselves is just... I mean, you added fucking...
J.D.
McDonough. Like, I don't... Okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It just something's got to happen. Like there's got to be a breakdown of Judgment Day at some point. I mean, I know they just did it with Damage Control, but something's got to happen. I don't know. And that fucking Money in the Bank.
Yeah, like I don't even know. He's gonna hold on to it. When's Money in the Bank? June, right? June or July?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I don't even know what he's gonna do with that. It's been so long since he's had it. Like, cash that in already. Do something.
Well, they've already he used to be. I feel like he's just not seen as what he was, and he used to be this giant dude. He'd fuck everybody up, but now it's just like. I can't see him taking either one of those belts. I mean, if he cashed it in on fucking Logan Paul, maybe, but him taking Seth's belt just doesn't really make much sense. He doesn't have anybody behind him. He doesn't even have heat as much as he used to anymore. Like,
at this point, just use it to take Gunther's Intercontinental Champion or something.
But Gunther'd fuck him up, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess it'd be a cool match, two giants together, but
so many chops.
Yeah,
I love the chops.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. I like the idea of Jay going after Gunther. I'd like to see Jay get the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, like I feel like they want to push Gunther for like the heavyweight championship. So like,
whatever.
Why would you...
He's just had that Intercontinental for too long.
Yeah,
like he's not that he's getting stale, but him with that belt is just. I mean, I don't know. I'd certainly like to see Jay take it. I don't know that he will. He probably won't. But they did set that up, and I'd like to see it happen. Are they fighting it in Elimination Chamber?
I think it is the Elimination Chamber.
I'd like to see that. I think Jay deserves something. I mean, the only person that gets the crowd pop as hard as Jay is LA Knight. Yeah. Like, everyone loves him.
Yeah, and then I guess Cody on Raw. Yeah. Well, I guess Jay's on Raw too, but yeah, I don't know.
No, Jay's on SmackDown now, right?
No, he left SmackDown.
Oh, he just wears
Raw.
blue. Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah.
No yeet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, we definitely got a taste of that Jimmy and Jay feud at Royal Rumble, right? So I think that's definitely going to be a WrestleMania match, which it probably should. I know they want it to be anyway, so, it is what it is. Let them do it.
I'm down with it.
And I don't know what they're going to do with Solo. Let Solo fight somebody.
I've never really cared for Solo. He just comes in and screams and throws his thumb at people.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So, I mean, he's fine, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just... looks like Fat Tua.
Yeah, he does look like Fat Tua. It's so funny. He looks just like him.
Yeah, he does.
So I think last night, right, I guess the explanation, of what Dakota Kai is doing, I don't really know. Like, it seemed like when she stuck up for Bayley like that, it seemed like it was almost fake. I don't know. She didn't really want to do it, I feel like. So I don't really know what she's doing, whether she's loyal to Io or whether she's loyal to Bayley.
I don't know that Io's. I mean, when they attacked, when the Kabuki, wow, I almost said something else. The Kabuki Warriors attacked Bayley. You could Io tried to warn Bayley before they hit her and stuff. So it's just a weird thing. I don't know what's going on with Bayley and Io. I don't know what's going on with Dakota Kai. I'd like to see. I mean, Bayley's got to take the belt. Right? Yeah. Like, she's just got to.
Talk about somebody who's had the belt for too long, and that would be Io.
Yeah.
I don't know. She does. I feel like I haven't seen her defend it in forever.
No.
I don't know. I haven't seen Bayley wrestle in a while either.
No, it's been a long time.
Yeah. I don't know. That Royal Rumble, the women's Royal Rumble was sweet.
Yes.
It was awesome to see that go down like that, to see Jade throw Nia Jax out of the ring.
That was fucking awesome. I'm surprised we haven't seen her pop back up. Yeah. Like, she hasn't shown up at all.
She hasn't even been there, period. I don't know. That's really weird.
Her and Bayley are probably, or not Bayley, her and Bianca are definitely going to be a big thing.
Yeah, Bianca is like my favorite. I love Bianca Belair.
Bianca and Jade would be a hell of a match.
Yeah.
I think they've already, I don't know if they've any said it, but everything I see says that they think that it's going to be Bianca and Jade at WrestleMania, which I'd be down for. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Bianca is Marley's favorite, dude.
Yeah.
She fucking loves the hair twist. She does it every time she hears that music hit.
Bianca's cool. I'm surprised that, I don't know, I feel like they haven't really done much with Bianca lately, which is just kind of weird because she's such a big draw.
She has that Hulu show with Montez, but I don't know. They haven't really done anything with the Street Profits lately either, other than like the Karrion Kross thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wasn't a huge fan. I mean, I liked him okay before. I like it okay. Before Bobby Lashley took over, and then heel Bobby Lashley is just weird. Like, it doesn't work.
Boom, boom,
boom. Like, he's just been such a, I don't know. It's just a weird thing to see Bobby Lashley try and be this heel that he's not. Yeah. I don't know.
But so when Bayley won that shit, I feel like with one stroke of the pen, they turned her from Damage Control, who really no one cared about, to just an immediate babyface like she used to be, right?
Yeah. Like
the hey Bayley. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. I think that it's about time. Damage Control is kind of just what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in the women's tag division.
Yeah, I thought that they were going to give the belts back to
I did too.
Kaden and Katana.
Yeah, which I would have been fine with. I mean, they're not. I think they're still trying to find their footing and get people behind them and stuff. But they got some really cool fucking moves there.
That keg stand is sweet.
They're entertaining to watch, and I think that the Kabuki Warriors are kind of the opposite. They botch a lot of moves. Yeah. It's just. I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't. But there's just not really any women's tag teams right now.
Yeah,
I don't.
Chelsea Green and Piper.
I
dude.
fucking love Piper and Chelsea Green, dude. I hope that I would love to see them come back, but it seems like they're turning Chelsea into like a comedy character, which I'm cool with.
They definitely are. I feel like they're gonna do that. Like, but she's so good at it.
Yeah,
like she's so good at it.
Her and Piper have a really good like dynamic between them, especially with like comedy involved.
Yeah, I follow her on TikTok, like Chelsea Green, and her shit is so funny. Like she just posts so much stuff. Like her and Maxine Dupree post a bunch of things together, and it's pretty funny. I do like Maxine Dupree also.
Yeah,
terrible wrestler.
Yeah,
but
not the best, but
she's learning, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like I haven't seen Alpha Academy.
I was just about to say that, dude. I love Alpha Academy, and I haven't seen them. Chad Gable, I don't know if he's hurt or what, but I haven't seen Chad or Otis in forever.
Yeah, I don't know. Where's Tozawa, dude? I need the fucking. The last time I saw him was when R-Truth came back.
Yeah, I'd certainly like to see them involved in some sort of tag team stuff, but it doesn't seem. I don't know.
He
what's
was
going
just
on with
so close to taking that belt from Gunther. I wish like he would have taken it. Like
I would like to see Chad Gable with the belt too.
That was a good match. So I feel like the Bronson Reed Gunther match was pretty good too, but nothing like the Chad Gable Gunther match. No. I feel like that was good. Like when he did that fucking suplex, I was just like, oh, he's got it. But he did not have it. I was super upset.
I'd like to see that a lot. I'd like to see Chad Gable do something. There's just I feel like there's a lot of people who I'd like to see like run for a belt or something, but they keep just pushing the same fucking people over and over.
They never change belts anymore.
No.
Like, how does Randy Orton become a 15-time champion or 14-time champion trying to get his 15th without switching belts a decent amount? Like, I guess they're just changing what they do in WWE or something, but, like, Jesus, switch a belt at some point.
Yeah. Like, even if, like, what's the last one they changed? Logan Paul? Was the last like men's belt that
it definitely
switched.
Was. Yeah,
Logan Paul is a weird thing going right now. He's a good heel, I guess. Nobody really. I mean, he's got heat and everything.
His segment last night on SmackDown was pretty funny. Why? I'm a champion. Why would you put me in the Elimination Chamber matches? That it was pretty funny. I think he's a super good wrestler too.
Yeah.
I did see something though where he like. I read an article. I saw a video too where he like will sell the move, but he never acts like he's hurt.
Yeah, he just immediately gets up.
Yeah, he just immediately gets up. And I had not noticed that until I read that, and now it's all I noticed.
I can't unsee it. Yeah,
no, it's just like, oh, no, he definitely does do that. But he has some crazy moves, and I feel like he's good at it, and I don't know, man.
Probably one of the best celebrities to just come in and fucking
I'd like to see him. Like, I know they signed him to that contract, so hopefully he's back even more. I mean, even last night, just to cut that one
He
promo.
has been around since they said, I mean, ever since he won that belt, he's been around a lot more.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, we can't afford another part-time wrestler here, especially with a fucking belt.
Roman, I guess I understand because of, health histories and everything like that.
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know, man. And he was such a big, like, people loved the bloodline for so long, but now everyone's just kind of tired of it.
Yeah. It's still like they still freak out though when he acknowledge me.
Yeah.
People still go crazy. Sometimes you hear boos, but most.
I guess that's probably part of the reason. I mean, I don't know if it's part of the reason, but I guess that him being a part-time wrestler, that helps him because when that music hits, I mean, people go nuts because it's like, oh shit, he's actually here.
Yeah, I mean, he took those 2 months off. I feel like after he fought LA Knight, like it was like Solo when he fought LA Knight. I guess what was that, Crown Jewel, I think. And I mean, he just took like a month or 2 off before he fought again, and it was just like, oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I just. If they were gonna keep, they should have just fucking split. If they wanted him to have a belt, fucking split the ones instead of I don't know. Dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like also like what we were talking about earlier, like what's Roman gonna do? Like Paul Heyman's not staying with him if he drops that belt.
That's a good point. I haven't even thought about Paul Heyman.
Yeah, because I mean, last night, I guess when Braun was in there, like Braun is basically, he who shall not be named twos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like double. So it's like, why would he not go back? He would probably go to Braun because I feel like they're going to push the shit out of him when he gets up to the main roster. But like, why are they pushing him for the Dusty Cup in NXT? And I don't know. Like, why would they do that if they're just going to pull him up? So I feel like...
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That's weird. I guess I never really even thought about Paul Heyman.
Yeah. He's certainly not going to stay there. What was it? CM Punk, then fucking Brock Lesnar, and then Roman Reigns. Like, he's going to move on again.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way he stays there, especially if, like, say The Rock does fight Roman at some point and The Rock wins and becomes head of the table. Like, Paul Heyman's not going to be with someone who's not the head of the table. That's his tribal chief.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really interesting. I would like to see. That would be cool. Yeah. I mean, he's turned on He turned on what's his face?
Yeah.
Brock or whatever.
Voldemort.
Yeah.
Voldemort 2.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, not as bad as Voldemort 1, I guess. Still,
Oh!
all of them pretty terrible.
Yeah, dude. Pretty bad. So I don't know. I guess that'd be cool. I don't know who he would go to, though. I guess Braun Breaker would be something like that.
I don't know. He likes LA Knight, too.
Yeah.
Like, they had that
He
one
just
thing.
doesn't need Paul Heyman.
No.
He's so good on the mic by himself. He just doesn't need Paul Heyman.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, his segments kill me.
Yeah.
He's definitely my favorite. Him and then, like, Trick in NXT. But, like, I don't know. That's I don't know. I feel like if they're gonna pull Carmelo up, there's no way they pull Trick up like anytime close because they can't afford their two like biggest wrestlers to go. So I don't know
that
what
would
they're
hurt
gonna
NXT too much.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Trick. Hopefully, give him the goddamn belt. I don't know. I do like Ilya too, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of crazy things happening right now, but they're just not switching belts.
Yeah.
Like, that's just my bugaboo. Switch the goddamn belts. Like,
somebody switch a belt.
Yeah.
Like, they had, I don't know, man. They could have, when Seth got hurt, they could have had some tournament like they had when he got it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess I'm not a huge fan of tournaments for belts.
Yeah,
but.
me either. Like, if they were going to do it, I would have rather them, have the Royal Rumble for the belt like they did a couple times.
Yeah, I don't know. Something that would have been cool. I mean, Cody definitely needed to win that Rumble again. I think that was a good move. But, yeah, something. I don't know, man. Or Damian Priest. Like, you got to do something with it. Like, now would be – it just doesn't – I think the thing that makes me the most angry about it is that it doesn't make sense.
No.
Like, he's been waiting and waiting for Seth to be, like, in a spot where he'd be easily taken advantage of and lose the belt, and he can't fucking move right now. So why are you not? I don't understand.
I don't know why they just let him have the belt. Like, take the belt away. Like, they took the belt from Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Like, when he destroyed his shoulder. It's just like, why would you not take it from Seth?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think that something is good. Yeah. I think they should have taken it. Damian Priest should have at least had it for, I mean, maybe he could have had it just for a little bit of time. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like, it just somebody take a belt from somebody. I think that Gunther's reign is probably pretty much over. I think he'll probably be the next one to lose it because he's going to go after a bigger belt.
Yeah, I think he definitely should go after a bigger belt.
I think he should too. But
600 days as the Intercontinental Champion. Like, why?
Yeah, I don't. He's already broken whatever fake record.
Yeah,
so
he's the longest one of all time. So
it doesn't make any. So
yeah,
hopefully, I'd love to see Jay, and I know that a lot of people would like to see that. That place look fucking nuts if he wins that belt.
Yeah, that, and then like if LA Knight were to ever win any kind of belt, like
it would fucking blow. Yeah, I would not like to see him as U.S. champion. That would be stupid. But
I feel like that's what they're gonna do is they're gonna stick that dumbass belt on him. They're gonna take it from Logan Paul and stick it on LA Knight. And I don't know. I wish they wouldn't. It would be the U.S. champion. I guess would stay on SmackDown. I guess that may be something.
Yeah.
I don't know. As long as, they don't give it to deadbeat Rey Mysterio, dude. Such a deadbeat dad. He's such a deadbeat dad.
Fuck it, dude. Give it to Dom. Who gives a shit? I like Dom. Dude, I don't know. Just do something. I guess that it's not their like they don't need to just make everybody happy, but I feel like they're just pissing a lot of people off now.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting and the storylines are pretty good, I guess, but there's just you could do something. Like the fact that they're not doing anything with LA Knight right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's going to hopefully be in the Elimination Chamber, but I still think that Drew is winning Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any chance anybody else wins.
The feud with AJ Styles, I think, is stupid.
It's so dumb.
Yeah. I don't like it. It's such, there's
pointless.
just no point.
I'm just not a huge fan of feuds that don't involve anything.
Yeah.
Like, there's like, okay, we have a feud, but like, there's no belt involved in the feud. There's nothing that's going to come out of the feud.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just like, let the feuds for nothing stay with the mid-carders.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I know there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen for like main, I guess, title runs or anything like that. But I mean, like, Jesus, like it's different, if it's like AJ Styles, you know what I mean? Let him feud with somebody else. But like, it's LA Knight, so it's like, push the man. Like, I don't understand. You have all of this evidence that shows like it. I mean, I don't want to compare him to like Stone Cold, but he's the closest thing we've had in such a long time. Like, people freak the fuck out when he comes out. Yeah,
and it's just I don't know, man. I don't understand. Maybe him and Triple H like don't see eye to eye or something. It's a political thing or something, but it's just weird. It doesn't make any sense why he's this popular and they're just not pushing him. And I guess he got his fight with Roman Reigns, but that match fucking sucked.
Yeah, it definitely was not my favorite one. And I thought the triple threat or the fatal 4-way with LA Knight, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, that was a terrible match.
Bad.
Yeah.
It was not good. It was boring.
Yeah.
And it just kind of ended.
All of a sudden. It was just like, there's no way that this is going to end. And then he just pinned AJ Styles, and that was it. Like, and it's just like, why? Like, this was so stupid. You could have just...
Because the build-up was good.
Yeah.
Like, I liked Nick Aldis fucking announcing. I was like, oh, shit, this is awesome. But then it just under-delivered, I think.
Yeah, it just didn't do anything. And it's just like, why would you not have just let Randy fight him? Like, for God's sakes. Like, I don't know.
We see fucking... Put Roman in a match in a fucking cage or something, dude. So, something.
So they can't get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like he needs to... Like, he just... like, even in the Fatal 4-Way... Like, Solo interrupting, it didn't even make sense. It didn't fucking matter.
No, it didn't.
Like, it didn't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
Like, it was so stupid to even have him do that. It just didn't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And they're wasting Jimmy, too. Like, I know he's a comedy character and everything, but, like, him with the bloodline, it's boring. Like,
and then they, like, hyped him up super hard, like Paul Heyman did about, oh, you need to go out there and win the Royal Rumble so you can take Seth's belt. And he just, like, lasted not very much time. Like... It was just like, okay, like, what was that segment even for? Like, I guess to hype him up or something like that, but I don't fucking know. I don't even know what
Jimmy
that
and Jay fight would be cool, but I mean, again, like, I guess that one has some meaning because they're brothers and everything, but it's just, I mean, it's hard to get behind a match that when it's over, it's just gonna be, oh, well, that happened.
Yeah, over.
Yeah.
Like, it, I don't know.
Yeah,
I did see, I think Santi's app put up, I can't remember if it was him or somewhere else, about maybe Stone Cold coming back and teaming with KO, like during WrestleMania. I can't remember who it was against, but I was just like, oh no, I really hope that happens. I haven't.
He's just so old.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, they're gonna bring The Rock back.
Yeah, but The Rock is in a lot better shape than Stone Cold is.
Dude, I saw the video. I saw the video today. It was just like, the lady was just like, can I get you a coffee? And he was like, it's 10 a.m., honey. It's late for a coffee. How about you get me a cold beer? She was just like, well, are you hungry? Do you want something to eat? And he was like, you know what? That sounds good. How about a second cold beer? I was just like, Jesus Christ, dude, classic Stone Cold. That shit's so funny.
Yeah.
Like spraying people with a beer can. Speaking of which, I was watching, dude, it was one of the first like 5 Royal Rumbles I was rewatching the other day, and Shane was a ref on the outside.
Really?
Yeah, and
it wasn't like a celebrity ref
No.
thing?
It was like he was one of the like 5 or 6 like refs that were on the outside.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he'll probably ever be back.
No.
But I do love Shane McMahon.
Yeah, Shane O'Mac, dude.
Yeah.
Money, money.
That shit. I was so upset when he blew out his leg because I was so hyped when he came back, dude, and then just biffed it real hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully nothing comes out about him because I like Shane.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope things don't come out about a lot of people. I guess the last thing we'll talk about is like Rhea versus Becky. Like, I feel like it's just a foregone conclusion that that's going to happen at WrestleMania.
It would be real stupid not to.
Yeah. And it's just like, who else is going to face Rhea? Because no one else is going to beat her.
Fucking,
like,
they got Nia Jax fighting her. I mean, dude, if she loses that fucking belt to Nia
dude,
Jax,
there's no way because it's in Perth. Like, it's in Australia.
Yeah.
You would have to literally cut her leg off for her to lose there, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no way that happens.
Yeah, but there is a huge beef between Becky and Nia.
Yeah, I guess.
There's history there. I'd be surprised. I don't know if I'd necessarily be shocked, but I don't want to see it. I really don't like Nia Jax.
Yeah, Nia's not my favorite. She's also, I guess, related to The Rock in some capacity. So
Bianca and Becky, that's good too, already in there. I'm sure Liv will find her way in.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Tiffany Stratton would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't really know who else. What is it? Is it 8 or is it 6?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm sure Shayna Baszler will find her way in somehow.
I would rather have Zoe Stark instead of Shayna Baszler.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of excited I was super excited for the Royal Rumble, and it kind of let me down.
Yeah. The men's,
yeah. And then the other 2 matches were boring as shit.
Yeah. Like, we knew Logan Paul was not going to lose the belt that fast.
Yeah.
Like, and we knew Roman was not going to drop that belt anyway, and it was just even more boring of a match like than I ever anticipated.
Yeah.
I was literally just like, this is crazy.
It was worse than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm pretty excited for Elimination Chamber. It should be fun.
Yeah.
I like crazy matches. I mean, they got away from doing a lot of Hell in the Cells because they overdid them for so long.
Yeah.
So I like the Elimination Chamber. I think it should be fun, but I don't know, man.
Dude,
It'll be exciting.
My favorite Elimination Chamber is by far Daniel Bryanson, dude, and Santino.
Santino.
I thought he was gonna Cobra.
I'd like to see him back, dude. But I mean, he's a big name, and he's like the front office of TNA now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You see, they fired the president of TNA.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. I'm surprised by that. I don't know. They're probably going to fall right. I mean, they had all this momentum, and they're probably going to just fall right back down because apparently they don't want to up the budget. Like, that's a big reason why he got fired, was because he wanted more money to try and push them. Yeah. And they were like, "Nah, we're going to lower the money."
Yeah. This is just like, we just got fucking.
You got Dolph Ziggler. You should be happy, dude. Yeah.
Dude, that was what I was literally about to say. Like, come on, like, give me a break.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. If they wanted to bring TNA back to what it was back in the day, I mean, they used to have. I mean, Hulk Hogan and Sting were in TNA for. I mean, it's just. Yeah. I don't know, but anyway, I'm pretty excited for Elimination Chamber. It should be fun. When is it? It's
the end of February, like the 25th, I think.
Okay.
But yeah,
it's gonna be at a weird fucking time too, because it's in Australia.
Yeah, super. It's gonna be like, what was the one that they had, Crown Jewel or whatever? It was like 8 o'clock in the morning or like 10 o'clock in the morning, something like that. That was crazy.
So it's gonna be at a weird time, but I don't know.
I think Australia's like really far behind us, aren't they? Almost like a day or something. I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass there, but I know that they're pretty far, either ahead or behind. Either way it goes.
Toilets flush the opposite direction. I don't know, man. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll be a good one. I mean, hopefully it is not much of a letdown as the Royal Rumble was.
Yeah, I just feel like Becky's got to win that. I don't know. I
hope so.
They could take, I guess, Bianca and put that belt on her, but I feel like it's gonna be Becky. It's got to kind of be Becky. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I like Bianca a lot. I really do, but I don't think that story meshes well with.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah,
me either.
It's been a long.
And they just like keep coming face to face. They came face to face at the WrestleMania promo. It's just like, if that's not kind of a clue as to what's happening, like, I don't really know what is. But
I think the women need an Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, like, they need more belts.
There needs to be a women's IC champion.
Yeah, they got like the 2 heavyweight, and then they have the tag team.
Yep.
And that's really it.
Yeah.
Like, they need some sort of mid-card belt. Like, you got to pull Tiffany Stratton up and give her some kind of belt or something if you're going to push her like that.
I think an Intercontinental belt would be cool. The U.S. Championship, for some reason, just feels black to me. Yeah. So I don't think they should do a women's U.S. champion. But women's IC champion, I think that would work. I don't know if that's ever existed.
No, I don't think so. It's just like the IC belt is pretty prestigious, too. Like, it's been around for a really long time.
I would love to see a women's IC belt, or bring back the fucking hardcore championship.
Yeah. Awesome. I was watching. It was the first women's Rumble or whatever, and they had Molly Holly come out.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my God.
Yeah, dude. I'd love to see something like that. I don't know. Another belt would be cool, but I mean, I don't know. The men's side is just so saturated with belts. Yeah. It feels like the women's, there's a lot of, I mean, there's more women that deserve belts now than I feel like there's ever been. Yeah. So I feel like there needs to be another belt of some sort.
I saw a point the other day, too. It's just like, they had like what's the girl, the champion from TNA, come on there?
Oh, Trinity. Naomi, sorry.
Yeah.
Trinity Fatu.
No, the other one, the girl who actually wore the belt
Jordan Grace.
Yeah, Jordan Grace, right? Yeah. So, like, they had her, but I mean, like, there really weren't any like old school plants in there. No. So, like, that's really different than like the other women's Royal Rumbles, because they always just have like, it'll be a Trish Stratus, it'll be a Tori Wilson.
I'm so surprised I didn't see Trish come back, because she's been back.
Yeah,
recently.
Thank you, Trish. I mean, like, where are you?
I don't understand. I was really expecting to see Trish Stratus come out.
Yeah. And you could have even had her feud with Zoe Stark in the Royal Rumble, and it's just like, I don't know. I guess there were a lot of. I don't know. I can't think of really a weak spot on that women's Royal Rumble. So
no,
I have no idea.
That was the women's Royal. That was really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just really think that there needs to be something else for women, because it's the most entertaining it's ever been, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that there's so many people, and then there's a lot of people who aren't in the running for championships that deserve some sort of championship or something.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of them. Like, I mean, Tiffany Stratton. There's like I don't know. There's
Bianca.
Valhalla.
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't really do anything with Valhalla. I feel like
she was eliminated in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
R-Truth.
because of R-Truth. That was so.
Those
funny.
are all women in there.
Yeah, he got thrown out by Nia Jax. Dude.
Yeah,
it was
dude.
so funny. Oh my god! But I mean, like, there's the Zoe Starks. There's the Shayna Baszler.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely need some sort of mid-card belt for women.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because that EO's had that belt for too long. I think the only person that I'm fine with having the belt for as long as they've had it is Rhea, because who the fuck is going to beat Rhea Ripley?
Nobody's taking that belt.
Yeah, and she's so entertaining, and I don't know, man. That's the only one that I'm cool with her having that shit for so long.
It's been, it really hasn't been that long. It was only like last year. She's had it for less than a year. So,
which is weird to say nowadays, that having it for almost a year is not that long.
Yeah,
that tells you they need to move more fucking belts around.
Yeah,
dude.
It's oh my god, they need to move more belts, and they need to split those tags. Like, I will never get over that until they split the tags and until they move belts around. I will just never
split the tags or unify them, because walking around with fucking 2 belts on your shoulder looks dumb as shit.
Yeah,
it looks not great. They're always fumbling with them and shit, dude. Especially because Damian Priest has a briefcase to carry. Also,
he Damian Priest wears the one around his waist, and then he has the other one hanging on the other side, and it's just like, what is? And then Finn just has both of them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's I don't know,
but
but I'm not a front office person in the WWE. I guess
neither. I mean, give them to Yes Boy. Give them to Pretty Deadly, dude. I don't know why they haven't given him to Pretty Deadly.
Have they won a match yet, dude?
I don't think so.
I don't think they've won a match yet.
They had the whole injury thing and just came back out of nowhere. It's just, they're my favorite. But yeah. Okay, so I guess that's the last thing we're talking about. So definitely make sure that you subscribe to the podcast and to the channel. We're also over on YouTube for the video podcast at Angry Brothers Wrastlin, WRASTLIN. So make sure you follow us over there and see more cool content, and we'll hopefully be back next week. See ya.